Hello guys, Casual Bulbasaur here. I'm doing some commentary from this battle I did. It was pretty interesting actually, because I was using my water or fire deck, and that's a water and fire deck combined to make a really good deck actually. Even though I lost this, it was really good still. But with first commentary, so if you see any problems, please tell me. So I started off, I sent out Buizel as like a little sacrifice, and then I put Phoebus and Keldeo EX on my bench. After that, we see who goes first. So I go first. He has a Darkrai EX and a Zorua, I believe. I'm not sure really. I can't see it too well, but it was actually a really intense battle. Oh yeah, it was Zorua, but because actually it was more like I almost win, but he also did really good. Also, if you're wondering why I'm like really quiet right now, is because like it's like 10:40. But other than that, I was thinking of like a good strategy to come back and fight him, because I didn't really have too many cards, you know. I only had like a Keldeo EX, and I was being careful just in case he might have a Clang Plasma Storm, because I was versing one earlier and it annoyed the crap out of me because I could not hurt its Cobalion because it was a Water Steel deck. So every time I tried to hurt his like EXs, like I couldn't because it was Clang on his bench, and that ability is really annoying. So I put a giant cape onto Keldeo to make him have 190 HP, which will help me later on in the game. And then I put the water energy on. And that will make my attack also be more powerful whenever I get on later on in there. Then I use an energy search to get a water energy, and so that's my turn. Then he goes there's putting Darkrai EX on its bench. He evolves his Zorua into a Zoroark, and next he attaches an energy to Darkrai EX. So now Darkrai EX is one step closer into attacking. I look at my Keldeo EX to make sure I got this. I put a water energy on Keldeo EX. I end my turn, and that's about it. Not really sure why I looked at him. Oh yeah, I think I was like, now I'm doing math and seeing how much damage I would do, but usually I wouldn't do that. Oh yeah, now he's using Darkrai's special ability, which makes every Pokemon that has a darkness energy on him has no retreat cost, so it could retreat any time and send out a different Pokemon. He doesn't really use that later on, but you know, it's good to know. He attaches psychic energy, and then he uses a Silent. I think a Silent gets like 3 basic energies from your deck, and the psychic energy will just help him because you need 2 darkness energies and 1 random colorless energy, any type, and he used the psychic, so he wouldn't use all his darkness energies, his darkness energies would actually become useful whenever he goes and just send out other Pokemon. So now he goes to kill my Phoebus, and so I send out my Keldeo since I have no one else to send out. That move was actually a really good move because it gets him 2 prize cards, which gets him closer to winning, which actually was quite smart of him. So I attached my last energy onto Keldeo, use a secret sword, and that was probably not the smartest idea, but I still did it. And right now I'm just formulating a plan to take out both of his Darkrai EXs, because they're both actually a big threat. I'm gonna fail miserably one later on, but just to know, somewhat successful. Right now, he appears to not be doing anything, really. But can't you just tell? Like, he has like a million cards in his like hand, and I have like 3 in mine. That shows how I formulate my decks good. Okay, he puts a Dino out. That Dino would become a bigger threat later on, but let's just keep it at it's okay now. It's a little baby form. Right now it appears nothing is really happening, so this is like really boring to watch. But yeah, I'm not sure why you can't see my mouse really. That's just weird. But, you know, I guess that's okay. So, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so he attaches a darkness energy to the other Darkrai EX to make him start going and getting better. So, this is where I started thinking of my plan. I'm like, okay, if I don't do something quick, I'm gonna be screwed. So this is where I start using my Pokemon catcher. I send out his Darkrai EX. I attack with a Secret Sword attack, which will do 130 damage, and that weakens both of his Darkrai's enough to be easily killed if I send out Keldeo EX. But while this is all doing good, you know, he's also making his Dino stronger, which I was not paying attention to because I didn't expect him to send out his Dino that fast and stuff like that, and to be able to evolve him into a Zweilous yet. So that's something I was not paying attention to, which was really bad if you're trying to become like really good with these decks. You have to always be paying attention and strategizing everything you do. Like, all these cards becoming useful, I expected a lot of people to be using hypnotoxic lasers, which explains why I have a lot of full heals. A lot of people do use hypnotoxic lasers, so those full heals do come in handy, but whenever I come across those people who don't, then that's whenever they're pretty wasteful. And they just take up extra space. So now I use a Sharon, get 3 cards, I use my Pokemon communication, I get a white Kyurem, not the one right there, but later on. Oh, I actually use my energy search, and now I'm using my, that thing. But I used my energy search to get a water energy. And right now I'm just trying to formulate a plan of what Pokemon to use, since I was not expecting to actually get Pokemon communications, which I did, so I didn't really know what to do, so I just grabbed the white Kyurem from the Plasma Storm set. I don't put him on my bench just yet, but I do use a Secret Sword, which would weaken Darkrai EX enough. I should have actually put White Kyurem on my bench to actually be able to have enough energies, but I didn't think I'd actually have the time to get all the energies, so that was like a big waste. So I already took out 1 Darkrai EX, which makes me get 2 of the of prize cards, and then I get another Pokemon catcher. Pokemon catchers are actually one of my biggest helps in this game. And I wish I could have had more time to use Pokemon catchers, because if I did, I probably would have had enough time to be able to get his Hydreigon and his other guy out. Right now I'm just scouting to make sure if I had enough time to get Darkrai EX out of the game, but also get Hydreigon, because if I put down my white Kyurem and he has enough energies to kill me with his Hydreigon, then my white Kyurem would be screwed, because it's a dragon type and it's 2 times, and that attack does 140 damage, and 2 times to 280, which is like 100 more HP than my white Kyurem, so that would have been a bad bet. So I had to think ahead of this. I didn't really think ahead too much, that's why I failed in this. As often as you like during your turn, you move. Yeah, right now I'm looking at the Dragon Blast though, which would do 140 damage, but would take away 2 of his things. Also, maybe if I took out his Darkrai EX, he would have sent out Hydreigon and used it, but that was highly unlikely considering how my guy had such low health. So I used my Pokemon catcher to get his Hydreigon. I took out the Hydreigon easily with only 1 attack, and I only got 1 prize card. This was actually a really bad move, because I did not know he had a Pokemon catcher, and I thought I would be able to send out a Piplup, be able to make my my White Kyurem stronger, and then send him out and take out all his Pokemon. Because, you know, it does 100 damage plus damage done to a White Kyurem. Turns out he did have a Pokemon catcher. He takes out my... Just watch. It's really interesting, actually. I have to give him prompts to this. It's a pretty smooth attack, actually, if you ask me. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but, you know, it's a pretty good tactic. Just wait. Okay, so there's that Pokemon catcher that I was talking about. Switched him out with that. Killed Keldeo EX. Left White Kyurem with low HP. I could do nothing about White Kyurem because either way he would die next turn, and I didn't have anything to switch him out with, and since his retreat cost is 3, I am screwed because I cannot put 2 energies per turn, so I cannot be able to attack Darkrai EX anyways. I'm not really sure why I evolved him to Prinplup, but I did it, so I don't really know what to do now. I just attached some random energy, and I just accepted fate and died. Right here. Because I couldn't do anything about it. And like right here you would see the death of White Kyurem. Anyways, but whenever that does come, I had a fun time battling Null Space. Null Space, I hope you will actually go on YouTube and watch this video. Oh, there's where he kills our Kyurem. But, that was a really fun battle. I really enjoyed it because I actually really got competitive in that one. I'm like, oh no, you're going down. Oh no, that's bad. And that really helped me formulate my, Water and Fire deck. Because I have not really paid so much attention to it enough to be able to use it, and I need to actually focus more on that, because I'm not the best with formulating decks, considering how I've only been in it for like 2 months in the game, and I haven't really been able to like worry about that and have enough cards to actually make it the best deck. But you know,